Hello everyone, Merry Christmas to you all and enjoy your festive season. And in today's video, we're gonna do 5 things we learned from West Ham 2-0 win against Manchester United. Obviously, I'm a Manchester United fan. We're gonna do the 5 things we learned from the Man United side. That was the game that I absolutely predicted Manchester United to win, but we still went to the London Stadium and didn't score a single goal. Now, the 4 games straight in a row, we haven't scored a single goal. 4 games in a row, we haven't won a game. We only have 1 point in 4 games, and our last 7 games is just 3 points in all competitions. Isn't that totally embarrassing for Manchester United, from Eric Ten Hag and also the players? So the first thing we learned was Hojlund is having no service. So Rasmus Hojlund had no service against West Ham, and you can see this, that Anthony and Alejandro Garnacho played a combined 1 pass to Rasmus Hojlund. So here is the question: how do you expect Rasmus Hojlund to have that miraculous goal in the Premier League where he's not receiving the chances, he's not receiving those clear chances? How do you expect him to score a goal in the Premier League? If you look at all the strikers that have received the fewest passes in the Premier League this season, Anthony Martial and Rasmus Hojlund are bottom of the list. One reason is that our midfield is not working, and also our wingers are not working. It just look like, I think at the beginning of the season we were saying Rashford is too selfish. He needs to know that he has a striker playing with him right now. Rashford is so selfish. But Rashford haven't played for some games now. So why is Rasmus Hojlund not still receiving the passes? It's just clear that our midfield, our current wingers, and also the tactics of Ten Hag, it doesn't support a number 9. Forget the fact that he has got 5 goals in the Champions League. We are not playing just like how we play in the Champions League. We are not playing like that in the Premier League, and that is actually affecting us. So Rasmus Hojlund didn't score a goal. It's now 14 games without scoring a goal or providing an assist. It's actually very, very worrying for him. Like Christopher Nkunku just came on and scored a goal before Rasmus Hojlund in the Premier League. It is just so freaking embarrassing seeing Rasmus Hojlund like this. I just hope Ten Hag finds a mistake, learn from a mistake, and start to create chance for Rasmus Hojlund. And that was the problem, that whereas Bruno Fernandes is not playing that number 10 position, how do you expect him to create? And Mctominay is not a creative player. I think that is the problem at Manchester United. Rasmus Hojlund is not receiving chances, and I hope the next game Ten Hag prove and change this tactics so that I can support our number 9 Rasmus Hojlund. He absolutely need that goal. I don't want to see 15 games without any goal, without assist. Please, Ten Hag, do something with for Rasmus Hojlund, please. And the second thing we learned was Ten Hag is obsessed with Mctominay. So Mctominay was adding that game just as usual. Mctominay didn't contributed, and he left the midfield exposed just as usual against West Ham. But here is it: except Manchester United, majority of the other teams in Europe, they are playing, should I say, 2DM to make that midfield balance, or maybe put a centre back, maybe a number 4 higher on the pitch to support the midfield, to make that midfield 3, or maybe draw the striker back to make that midfield 3. But Manchester United are the only club in the entire Europe, should I say the only club, are the club that are usually doing this, playing just one DM. And I've said it before, I'm still gonna say it again. Casemiro struggled with that tactics. He was lagging with all that tactics against Wolves, and now you're giving mainoo, pushing Mctominay up front. I think Mctominay is not good enough to start for Manchester United. Eric Ten Hag needs to stop this obsession with Mctominay. We tried all the tactics he could just to put Mctominay there. If you want to play Mctominay as a striker, then that's fine. Just tell us that you are playing as a striker. Stop removing him and removing that player from the midfield. Mctominay can create, so don't play him as a number 9. Bruno Fernandes will now leave the front and start to accumulate Mctominay just because he left the midfield exposed, and that is not his job. Bruno is not good in defending, he's just good in in creating chances. So McTominay can create. That means your midfield is just there for doing nothing. It's just there. It was just exposed. And I don't want to see McTominay in our next game, or even in the next 4 games from Manchester United. I absolutely don't want to see McTominay. He will just give you goals and maybe win you some game, but he's not helping in any way for Manchester United. It just looks like, yeah, here's the twist. If McTominay wasn't playing, in the pitch, we shouldn't have even we should have even been winning the game before McTominay. We shouldn't have wanted his goals. That is just it. Just because of McTominay is in the pitch for the full 90 minutes, that is why all the entire team will rely on McTominay to score. If he wasn't there, I know they should have created and we should have scored before he does its miraculous goal and his clutch. That is just it. So I don't want to see McTominay near the starting 11. He's not helping Manchester United in any way. He's not creating. He's not contributing to the midfield. He's just leaving the midfield exposed. So how do you call that help? Put the goals aside. I don't want to see McTominay in our next game. You can put it as an impact sub, maybe when you need goals, but just because he can get in good position doesn't mean he's a great midfielder. McTominay wasn't a great midfielder, and I think McTominay he's not even can never be a great midfielder. He's just great in positioning and can score goals. So Thiago needs to stop this obsession with McTominay and he needs to stop as soon as possible. We're expecting Amrabat, mainoo and Bruno Fernandes in that midfield, but Thiago did what he could. And that is actually stubbornness from Thiago. He needs to stop this obsession with McTominay. And the three things we learned was Kobbie Mainoo and Kambuala was decent. Yeah, Manchester United are academy players. Kobbie Mainoo and Kambuala were decent. Look at that game by number. Kobbie Mainoo game by number is 80% pass accuracy, 81 touches, 6 out of 68 pass completed, 6 out of 8 ground jars won, 5 over 6 tackles won, 2 ball recoveries and 1 key pass. He's definitely playing the hardest school in football. And also, Wele Kambuala games by number versus West Ham. He had 92 touches, 89% pass accuracy, 75 out of 84 pass completed, 3 clearance, 3 ball recoveries, 2 long balls completed, 1 block. The word to just describe him was composure. So first, let's talk about Kobbie Mainoo. So I think Kobbie Mainoo rating would have been much higher in that pitch if McTominay supported him. Would have been much higher. So I think we had a rating of about 7 or 8. I think so. It should have been more higher. I think about 7. It should have been maybe to 8 or 9 if McTominay supported him. Maybe we might not even consider goals, because you were seeing Mohamed Kudus just running through. You were seeing Bowen. Like, who was this that's supposed to mark him? That's why I just miss Fred. Fred is good in marking. So McTominay is not good in that. He's not good in marking. He's not good. He's just good in hiding, not contributing, leaving the midfield exposed, and not even creating. That's just what you just want to describe McTominay. McTominay is not good enough. So I feel if McTominay supported Kobbie Mainoo, he would have had a better rating. So kudos to him, and I'm very, very happy. I will just take the positive from that game that Kobbie Mainoo did pretty well, and I'm so happy that he's our player. He kind of midfielder that sometimes you can just rely on him, that he's gonna give you a great performance. So, and also Wele Kambuala played his first United professional game, his United debut, and it was a composed debut. And seeing Varane having a knock, which is worrying, he always have a knock, and not seeing John Evans start, every time he immediately played Kambuala. And I was surprised. No one would have predicted it. If it was last year and say predict Manchester United back four, would you put Kambuala there? Nobody would. But every time believed in him and put Kambuala, and we saw the potentials he had in that game. And while we saw the potentials at the first 10 minutes, I think it was a little bit shaky, but he did pretty well for the game. For the entire game, he did pretty well. He was composed, was making some long balls, and was having that possession, that rhythm, passing to Angelina in that back line. I think that helped Manchester United a lot, but we didn't still win the game. So Kambuala did well, and hopefully we might be seeing him training with the first team. And I feel he's a great centre back, and if you build on him, he will absolutely reach his full potential. That was a great performance. That was a great debut for a 19 years old player. And Johnny Evans and also Johnny Evans and Kamala are our 10th pairing this season. So Man United are always changing that back four. That our centre back partnership, that our 10th pairing. I think it's actually worrying for time. Injuries have ruined our season. But kudos to Kamala. Johnny Evans tried his best alongside Kamala, but I think Kamala will have a higher rating than Johnny Evans. And I'm so happy for these two Manchester United young star. And the number 14 William was poor decision making. So forget the so what happened in that game. Tiang removed Hojlund that should have maybe scored a goal for us if he was on the pitch much longer. He removed Hojlund and put in Rashford in that middle spot. He should have removed Ganache, but he removed Hojlund. He left Mctominay on the pitch for so long for absolutely no reason. Tiang needs to stop all this. I think so. He needs to stop all this. This is tactical errors and all that. His subs were not working as well. So I feel there were a lot of tactical tactical errors in that game. There were absolutely a lot of tactical errors, and number one was Scott McTominay. Why did he left Scott McTominay in that game? He didn't help. He left our midfield exposed. Who was supposed to mark Mohamed Kudus? No one was marked. He was just running through and scoring goals. No one was marked. I think Tiang needs to learn from his mistake. I've said it before, I'm still going to say it again. I will back the manager, but I feel his obsession with McTominay will be getting him sacked. I feel his tactical errors, his lack of tactics will be getting him sacked. His his lack of style of play. Till date, we don't know Manchester United's style of play. His lack of style of play will be getting him sacked, and it's actually very, very worrying. So I feel Tiang needs to work on his decision making. That was poor decision making against West Ham. And the fifth thing we learned was our attackers are struggling. Our attackers are definitely struggling. Just look at how Garnacho missed this. I think from 5 yards out. How did Garnacho miss this? 30 minutes without any shot on target in that game. Then when these chances came, did we convert them? Would you expect him to go on the pitch and play that for you, Garnacho? Would you? I think that game actually let us down. I think that if we have scored that goal, maybe the team would have had some team spirit and maybe we might win the game, but we lost the game from that spot. We absolutely lost the game for that spot. Our attackers, Garnacho, Anthony, Hojlund, Rashford, Pellish came on, and they were actually struggling. Man United are struggling as an attack line. Even Elanga have scored 4 Premier League goals this season, just like all the entire Man United attackers combined this season as well. Mohamed Kudus have scored 5 Premier League goals, more than the entire Manchester United attackers combined. So I don't just know what is happening to Manchester United as a whole. What is wrong with our attack line? There is no link-up play. They can't complete any pass in the opponent's final third. We were trying to do some defensive work. And leave that defensive work. I know you will help the full-backs, but try to be more progressive in the game. We're not making progressive passes. We can't complete the pass. No link-up play. No crosses to Hojlund. The attack line were just there, just like a total minus. It was just there, just like a total minus. This entire season, our attack line are not doing anything. Rashford, that I was surprised that how will Rashford give us this kind of low performance. It's getting worse and worse by the day. Yeah, it's absolutely getting worse and worse. Garnacho was struggling. Anthony, I don't know what he was doing. Hojlund did not receive any service, any passes. What is happening to Manchester United attack? I might do a separate video about my United attack too. So stay tuned, guys. But it's actually very, very terrible seeing Manchester United, our attackers not doing their job, and we need to work on training for some shooting injuries. I think it's actually necessary because I can't believe Garnacho missed this. I absolutely can't believe there needs to be some shooting injuries from Manchester United, and our attack line actually stinks. It clearly stinks. I feel so ashamed for my United attackers for not even scoring a goal for the last 4 games, for not scoring a single goal. Man United have had more lose than wins this season. Like, so terrible. Kudos to Luke Shaw, kudos to Wan-Bissaka, kudos to Kamwala, John Evans tried, Arsenal considered too good, but he still made some saves, and also Kobe Mainoo. Bruno Fernandes was not there, so I don't know how I'm gonna rate Bruno. He wasn't playing in his position, he was playing out of position. Mctominay did very bad, and I don't want to see in my next game. Our attackers were absolutely zero qualities in attack. So let me know your honest thoughts on the conversation, guys, about that game. What do you think Man United can take from this game so that we can progress in for the new year? So once again, Merry Christmas to you all. Thanks for supporting this channel. Thanks for supporting us. Like the video, leave your thoughts on the comment section, guys. Share this video. Enjoy your wonderful and festive season with your family, with your loved ones, and I will obviously see you in my next video. Bye, guys.